I'm self-taught. I'm a kind of a self-taught musical adventurer, really, and I sort of specialise in the weird. Really, supervisor, I felt, was a title that kind of summed up what I did, which was basically to oversee the execution of the music. Damon brought me in originally to make a machine, to make an instrument for him. He'd come back from a trip to China and he wanted somebody that could help him realise this kind of fantasy that he had of building this instrument made of car horns, because it was like a thing that he came back from China just resonating in his head, was just the kind of the ubiquitous car horn. Just wherever he went, it was just kind of like there. It's the first time that I found myself trying to find, traditional instrumentalists, and, I went to China earlier on in the year with Jamie and, was astounded at what some of these people can do on their instruments. It's the first time that any of us have ever done anything really like this. It's a really strange thing because although, this is kind of billed as an opera, but it's unlike anything that you've ever seen. I mean, it's completely a new form that Damon and Jamie and Shizheng are creating, really. It kind of follows loosely kind of operatic forms. So you've got kind of themes and variations and arias choreographed, 40 guys on stage fighting, flying through the air with swords and chains and things. You can't fail to be blown away by it because it's just spectacular. I mean, it really is spectacular. People that know Gorillaz and that know Damon's work probably won't be surprised at the diversity and the freshness and the newness of it, because Damon reinvents himself at every step. For my money, he's our leading young composer. He's a genius. He's in his studio, he's got racks of synths and vintage instruments and stuff, and we just have fun. He works so quickly, and he's just like king of melody, so there's some amazingly strong melodies. And you've also got this wonderful kind of Gorillaz edge to it, but it's kind of Gorillaz played by an orchestra. There's plenty of people that do the straight classical route and all the rest of it, and what I've always liked to do is to sort of push the boundaries a bit. And that's why I love working with Damon, because he's exactly the same, as is Jamie. I feel very privileged to be doing it with them.